It's been a hot minute since I've applied lead hobby came to stained glass, so let's see if I still got it. I get a rough estimate of length by using twine around the project's circumference. This is much easier than trying to fumble around with a full 6-foot roll, just so you know. I then take that twine length to measure against the cane and make a cut. Before I start applying it though, I use 2 needle nose pliers to hold each end and give the hobby cane a good stretch. If you haven't done this before, I recommend cutting off a 6-inch length and just test what it feels like when you stretch it. You'll feel it stiffen up and start resisting. Stop there before you overstretch it and it tears. For super sharp angles, it's okay to cut the border and then solder them back together. This can give a clean angled look instead of bulges or rounded corners, unless you're into that sort of thing. This is a judgment-free zone, unless you like liquid wax. Then I'm 100% judging. In between the fingers, I used my closed needle nose pliers to really get in there and press the border to fit properly. I was conscious where I was applying pressure though, only directly horizontal to prevent snapping the glass piece with up or down pressures. Let me know in the comments what your preferred method of border is, and it is okay to brag if you're a rock star at beaded edges. I could never figure out that style, and will forever hang my head in shame because of it. Side note, some people like to turn down the temperature when applying hobby cane because of how easily it can start melting. If you haven't used this before, it probably wouldn't hurt to drop the temperature down to around 360. But since getting the hang of it, I can now keep my temperature at my normal 410. Fun fact, the Hakko temperature gauge is in Celsius. I didn't know that for the longest time, especially being from the land of Fahrenheit. So in American, my iron runs at 770. Thank you so much for watching. Once this solder gets finished, we're moving on to adding patina. Be sure to hit the follow button if you enjoy seeing stained glass art get created one step at a time. And definitely save this bad boy for later if you haven't used hobby cane yet on your glass art. It can come in pretty handy.